Last week. So therefore, I have to wait till Friday. So I gotta walk around like this till fucking Friday, and it's been 2 weeks. And I go weekly. All right. So let me tell you something. Thanks to the mods coming on in here. Let me blow this up, because I can't see what the damn. You know what? Matter of fact, I think it's the same. Hold on. Okay. I like to be able to see both. I don't like to too much look down. Miss AP, thank you for coming in. Sweet and sassy. Okay, Miss Texas, Bama. Basic Mom, Tiffany. Miss Fat. Hey, my girl. Miss Brown, come on in. Little honey. That's right. We need all the honey we can get. Angela Jackson, Lottie. Hey, come on in. Penelope. That's right, lovable Leo. Okay, never trust a soul. You got that damn thing right. Charlotte Reed. All righty. Shirley Thomas. Robin Honey. Okay, all right. 34 to start with, but that's okay. Get them lights up. While we talk about it, get it up before we get started. Courtney Locke. Oh, Penelope. Come on in. Ooh, y'all coming in fast. Oh, my goodness. Y'all coming in here fast. Okay, so I shout out to those people who who came on in here. Okay, Juicy Love. Yes, Little Honey and Justice. Okay. I know some people probably slow on the notifications because I've been gone for so long. And I'm not back, but I'm back today because I have every reason to smile today. So there's a lot of distractions going on, I see. Okay? Because taking you away from the big victory that happened today. Okay? All right, we're going to talk about this stuff. We're going to talk about this. We got some stuff to talk about. This is just crazy. Hold on. Let me see, because this thing... let me see. I could probably turn this off. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, so I turned it off. I ain't got to put my headphones on. All righty. So, y'all, we got a lot going on, right? So we know that there's some distractions today because Bill Cosby was free, okay? This is all about Bill Cosby because they know that over here in this Kel sector, that's going to look like, oh my God, so what's going to go on with Kels? And so you got some people that don't want to take that off of that. So what they did was they bring in some distractions to take your mind off of Bill Cosby. But y'all got to come over here and we got to celebrate this victory. Okay? We got to celebrate this victory. This is something that we need to celebrate. Okay? Let me see who else. Did somebody else come in? All right. So Bill Cosby, you guys, I shout out to Keish T. Okay, shout out to Keish T. I had contacted her earlier today. I wasn't able to come on because I had my page deactivated and everything, and I wasn't at home. So I had to go out somewhere, and I called Keish T earlier today. I said, "Hey, the story's gonna break in about 30 minutes. You got to do the story." Now I called 3 or 4 people, couldn't get no bloggers to answer their phone, and yeah, she did it. Al Scott, shout out to him. He was on it real quick. Shout out to him. Shout out to Nicole's View. Okay, she's been covering this Bill Cosby thing for quite some time. She had Andre Wyatt on there a couple times to talk about it. She even had Michael Jackson's nephew on there a couple times to talk about the injustices that he endured. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really did their thing. The Michael Jackson sector, the Bill Cosby sector, this R. Kelly thing, that's another sector. That's another topic. That's another topic. Okay, that's another thing that's going on with this R. Kelly situation now. That's another thing. But we're going to take this victory with Bill, okay? We're going to take this victory with Bill because a lot of people tell us, we upset. What you upset for? What are you upset for? What did all those are upset for? That the man walked out. I told Cassie, if you guys were sitting up there with us in 2018, she texted me. Let me tell y'all what she texted me. Hold on. My co-host, okay? And I found out somebody did some lying on my co-host behind my back. But I'm in the no drama zone, so I will not address that. She said, this is what she put up there, if you guys can see. She said, y'all see, I know you celebrating. You see that? Y'all see that? So she knew I was celebrating because I've been saying it for 2018, 2017, 2018 that this gonna go to the Supreme Court and he's going to be it's gonna overturn. And I knew exactly what I was talking about. This is why my co-host texted me that. Okay, she texted me that because she knew. Then my other girlfriend said this. Okay, she said this to me. You said this was going to happen. Yes. 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 Your girl right here said, spitting fire. The shit that y'all did, hey, y'all don't be want to listen to a sister. Okay? And I'm telling y'all being distracted right now. You're being distracted right now because Bill Cosby was free today, and they don't want y'all to have no hope for R. Kelly. Because we are the real people that's for. That's why we said Team Kel. It ain't about me. It ain't about Sylvia. It's not about Randa. It's not about T. Stevens. It's not about Blockbender. It's not about Keish T. It's not about none of them. We're proud to say we're Team Kels. We're proud to say it. Okay? Now, people say they ain't on no team, but here's the thing. You are on the team. If you ain't on the team, you on the side, you on the group, you in something. All boils down to a team. Okay? I'm just telling you. If you're black, you on the side. You on the black side. If you work for this company, you on that side. You belong somewhere. Oh, you in the category. Trust and believe. Okay? Trust and believe you are in a category. But getting back to Bill Cosby, him going home, gonna eat dinner with his wife. Okay? All right? Because he should. Because it's not about innocence or guilt in this law thing. It should be about that when you go and use the law in the right way. It should be about innocence or guilt and what it can be proven. But when you go back and do injustice stuff, there are certain courts that's going to uphold the law. And one of those courts, as I said on all my commentary, is going to be the Supreme Court. I said that whether it's the state Supreme Court or the federal Supreme Court, it's going to be this. It doesn't matter if it was appealed to the appellate court, which always uphold the ruling of the smaller court, which is stupid to me. And then the Supreme Court overrule that ruling, make you look bad. Make you look bad. Because remember, when they went to the appellate court, they wouldn't even hear it. Wouldn't even hear it. See what I'm saying? So that lets you know that our appellate court got some issues. They got some issues. Because who told you? I told my co-host. I told her, I said, she said, well, he admitted in the deposition. It doesn't matter if he admitted in the deposition. If he was to believe, and I told her this, if he was to believe that he was not self-incriminating himself, and that he said he gave her drugs and they had sex. He didn't say he drugged her without her knowing. He said, I gave her drugs and we had sex. So people automatically applies that to, oh, did that mean you drugged her? No, that don't mean that. That means puff, puff, give, or we're doing drugs or whatever. That's all that means. That doesn't mean that she didn't know she wasn't taking it. Because all of them said something about a little white pill or a little color for the pill. If I'm drugging you and you don't know I'm drugging you, then how do you know the color of the pill? I told my co-host that. I said, how do you know the color of the pill if you are drugged? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And how are you going to take money in a deposition? He settled with you for you to go away. For you to go away, don't bring this charge up no more. I want to hear this shit, don't go away. But what did you do? See, what they do is in the industry, they find something on you. If y'all remember that interview with Bill Cosby, okay, that he did with, what's his name, King. Larry King. He did with Larry King a few years ago. He said, we give them something to drink and we can have our way with them and all that. So what they did was they used that as, oh, he's drugging women and raping them. Because I often told y'all when I did my commentary that all these laws stem from a black man, which was enslaved during that time, will rape a white woman. Thought my marrow was going to drop. Will rape a white woman. I told you that. And that is what these laws stem from. They stem from that way back in slavery. I told you that. And I told you in order to change the things, you can't just trim it. You got to dig it up from the root. You got to get up in the seed and you got to sit up there and take it out of there in order for things to change. Because what we do is we amend stuff and we just trim around it and the same issues keep coming back and forth over and over again. It keep coming back and forth. And this is the issue that we're having. Everybody talks about the Me Too movement. The Me Too movement is a gimmick. It's to get the laws that women want in their favor to get these high positions. They don't give a damn about little black girls. It wasn't until Kwame Brown said something about Jessica Reed on his channel, and it got a whole lot of views that Tarana Burke went her ass on mainstream media after being gone for almost 2 years. Now she surfaced. Oh, we're gonna be helping little black girls in the neighborhood now. Wait a minute. Now, why is it sectors that you got to go after if you're supposed to be helping little black girls, period? Why you had to go after rich, wealthy men, particularly the black ones? Nobody paid attention to that. Nobody paid attention to the argument of the Time's Up movement. You know the men that they took down with Time's Up? You know the difference between the Time's Up and Me Too? If you don't know the difference between the Time's Up and Me Too, let me give you a brief clearing and understanding of the differences, okay? Time's Up is for like the workplace. Sexual harassment, things of that nature. We give you a big settlement, which we have sexual harassment charges where you could sue, but this was an easier way to do it. And then we can sit up there and give a whole lot of women saying that there's a pattern of behavior with these men. Those are the sexual harassment. Does it have anything of a conviction? Most likely, no. The white ones get a settlement and they go on with their wealth. And then after so long, they come back into the limelight like they are. Les Moonves making a comeback. Some of the others was charged with the Time's Up, making a comeback. But what the black one get? The black one get Me Too, for real, for real. Now, they may throw one white one in there just so you can't say it's a racial discrimination thing. They always sacrifice one lamb just to shut you up on racial discrimination. But that don't work for me. That doesn't work for me at all because of the simple fact is I know the difference. Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, and some of the others, those are the MeToos. Now, what they do with them, they charge them with flat out rape. Flat out rape, which can result into you being on a registry. Then you got people out here who, and because they know that the people in R. Kelly sector go tied together, and they go talk about this, they come out with this distraction. So you see what I told you about the distraction on the infamous Sylvia's channel the other day? I told you. Now, I don't understand why the hell y'all don't sit up there and listen to me, because I done told you the distractions. Because when Bill Cosby got released from jail and everybody talking about Bill Cosby, they don't want this sector to talk about that. Because now you're going to have hope for R. Kelly. So they're going to come out with BS. Don't fall for that. Celebrate this win for us. I've often told you when I did my videos that Bill Cosby was R. Kelly was Bill Cosby. They are you and you are them. I told you to put everybody in one big pot. When you advocate for one, you got to advocate for them all. I told you that. I often told you when the scale is one-sided, that's injustice. I told you that. Who else told you some of the similar things that I'm telling you right now? Judge Joe Brown, when he was on the infamous Sylvia's channel a couple weeks ago, he told you the exact same thing. And when I realized that Judge Joe Brown was saying the very same thing I was saying, including down to the agendas of these organizations, I was like, whoa, somebody else sees it. And I didn't even know Judge Brown was out here doing it at the time until he was over on the Valencia podcast show the other year. Didn't know nothing about it, and I did a video on it. For those of you who've been rocking with me, when he was talking about Malik Yoba. Interesting. Interesting. How you guys fall for the distraction all the time. All the time. This is a victory for you to celebrate. The injustice into which they try to convict this man, particularly a black one, on, they put some prior bad acts. And for those of you who don't understand why he's out, you cannot break the law to arrest someone and convict someone of the law. I said that like 50 million times. People want to challenge my knowledge of the law. They want to challenge what I'm saying. I'm telling you. And I never said anything about innocence or guilt. I said I believe someone is innocent because of the way the law is. And if you could be guilty of a crime. I can go rob a bank, but if the law is breaking the law to convict me, then I am innocent. This is what you people don't get. But what people like you out there in the world do, y'all act on emotion. Emotion will F you up all the time. That's why they say when you commit a crime, never use emotion. It will get you messed up all the time. All the time. All the time. And then you got people come out, oh shoot, people gonna be looking good for R. Kelly. Let me just throw this out there or throw that out there. And y'all took it. Being gone 4 days and y'all took it. Let me tell y'all something. I like a lot of bloggers. I like Keish T. I like Blockbender. I like T. Stevens. I like the Sky Zone. I like the infamous Sylvia's channel. I like One Pep. I like a lot of bloggers. I do. I really do. I like a lot of bloggers. But no blogger is important enough for today to be your focal point. Your focal point should be the release of Bill Cosby. And if ain't nobody talking about it, and if ain't nobody having dialogue about it, and if ain't nobody dwelling in all of this injustice that we went through together with all of this. Both men charged with sexual assault charges. One even more severe than the other. But you got to prove you were kidnapped and held hostage. Man Act and all these type of things. And people often say, well, they gonna charge them with something because they got all these charges. Yeah, you can charge them with something to get what? Overturned? To get it overturned? That's why, as a celebrity, he's never going to take that. I would never take it. If I got to go down, I would go down and go through the high Supreme Court because I would never, ever take it. And Bill Cosby would never take those classes. He's like, I'm not doing that. He said, if I got to admit that I'm a sexual predator, I will be in prison for life. That spoke volume. And he stood by what he believed. And he walked up out of there. He walked up out of there. Walked up out of there, having dinner home, back being a millionaire. What did that lady say when she took down R. Kelly? We had to take his money, cut him off at the knees. That's a violation of his civil rights, people. It doesn't matter if you think he's innocent or guilty. That's a violation of his civil rights. And because people have some issues with their own lives, or I think he's guilty, it doesn't matter if you think he's guilty. It don't matter if you know he's guilty. You cannot ever allow anyone that is in the law to violate our civil rights. Period and point blank. I've been trying to tell you. Been trying to tell you. But you don't want to listen to me. You don't want to listen to me. You want to sit up here and make it about what you endured in life. You want to make it about what happened to you in life. But you willing to give up your men's civil rights? That's some selfish shit. Like you don't have men in your family. Because if they do one, they're going to do you all. You got to think, people. I've often told people on the opposition side, it doesn't matter if you like spitting fire. It doesn't matter what you think about me. I told you. You don't want them to violate the law. What happened? Let's speak on it. Let's talk about it. I told that man over there who was the leader over there, who is no longer here, temporary. I said, you don't want to do that. I told him in 19. Told him in 20. He didn't want to hear that. He wanted to talk what he wanted to talk out here. Keep listening to that shit if you want to. That's wrong. And everything I've been telling y'all is coming to surface. People keep thinking, all right, no, he's going to get convicted. Yeah, if he do. But I'm telling you, it's going to get overturned. It's going to get overturned. Because what did they say in the Supreme Court? Do you remember in the Bill Cosby case? If you don't remember in the Bill Cosby case, when the Commonwealth came out and said to the justices, well, he did this, he gave them pills, he did this and he did that, and he did all of this. And what did that justice say? Well, if he did all that, why did you need all the prior bad acts then? And everybody started laughing. If he did all of that, why did you need the prior bad acts? That was a question that she could answer. That was a question that she couldn't answer. Because in the briefing into which they submitted to the Supreme Court, whoever did that briefing did an impeccable job. Outlined everything that the justices could relate to when it comes and pertains to the law. And what did the justice say today? They're just overturning it. There was just a section that they could have just overturned. And Bill Cosby could have been let out with the conviction of a lesser charge or whatever else. But they didn't do it. They threw out the whole conviction. The whole entire conviction. And what's so good about the shit? What is so good about it? Oh my God, what is so good about it? I was looking up the justices the other day when I got word that Bill Cosby was gonna come on. And I said, I'm finna get off of here. You know, I'm gonna get off of YouTube. I got some things to do. I'm getting the fuck off YouTube. So I'm looking up the justices, right? Okay, because I do real work. Oh, I don't, nobody gives me shit. I don't trade stories and images and nothing like that. I investigate my shit. That's why I'm able to connect shit together. I don't do, no, I connect shit together and show you recent shit. So I'm sitting up here, and a lot of the justices are. Did y'all hear me? I was like, what? What? Wait a minute. And they all unanimously. I am so happy today, y'all. I'm happy. And let me tell you something. I am going to sit up there and be still working behind the scenes. Oh, yes, your girl is. I'm not bad. But I came back for this one today. Daddy, America's dad earned this, me coming back today. Oh, yeah. Because let me tell you something. I want YouTube, and I want you guys to do it too, because it makes it so much better when we can come together as a people. It really does. It makes it so much better when we can come together as a people. When we can come together as a people, one to be one person and have this big ass voice to tell Google to remove all those articles that called him a disgrace. Let me get them fire flames if you heard what I said. I want the internet to remove all damn articles who called his ass a disgrace. That's why I sat up there, came out with the beginning of the song AMG Bitch Better Have My Money, because she violated that damn NDA. She violated. She violated her settlement. Run his goddamn money back. And damn, I'm telling you, Bill Cosby, let me tell you something else. They violate your civil rights. You make sure you and your estate sue the federal government. And that goddamn wench too. And all them other wenches too. For slandering your damn name and your brand. That's how it's done. And I told you. And the mute R. Kelly, your ass is next. And Tarana Burke, oh, they gonna get her. Let me tell you something. The world ain't never loyal. They some fickle-ass people, I'm trying to tell you. They will turn on you in a minute. You know how y'all subs do out here. We gone a long time, y'all go over there with the enemy. Y'all ain't never loyal. But it's your right, though. It's your right. Woo, and then someone said, oh, she's for R. Kelly 1 minute, she Bill Cosby the next minute, what you do? I'm for all of it, I told you. My intro, men are under attack. I keep trying to tell you that. Bill Cosby won, not because just his legal team, which is, shout out to them. Andre Riot, shout out to them. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. They did their damn thing. They did not give up on Bill Cosby with his conviction and all. And shout out mostly to Bill Cosby, incarcerating and holding it down in his 80s. What? Warrior. He back, walked out of there with his name and conviction overturned. No, you ain't gonna get him on no sex registry. No, you ain't. You ain't gonna put all our men on no sex registry. No, you ain't. Women got to be held accountable for the things that they do. You don't have no business in no room like that with this man. Doing the things you were doing with him. Everybody that had sex with him, now all of a sudden they was rapists. They want a piece of the pie. I want to know this right now. I got a question. I got a goddamn question. I do. I got a question. Let me goddamn take a sip of water. The dragon needs some goddamn water too, people. God damn. Oh my God. This is a good damn feeling today. Man, oh my gosh. Ooh, this is better than sex and chocolate right now. Oh my God. The America's Dad walked out of it today. Yes, Bill. I'm so happy, y'all. I am so happy. I'm smiling ear to ear. I'm so damn happy. Because believe women is saying that women ain't got to be responsible for the choices that they make. These women that left Bill Cosby, came back to Bill Cosby, said he raped, he drugged them the first time, the second time, the third time. What? This shit not making any sense. And then everybody's story is the same. And they talk about a little white pill. A little white pill. So they had to tell you the color of the pill so you would know what color Quaaludes is. But if he drugged you and you didn't know, how do you know it was Quaaludes? How do you know the color of the pill? Because if you knew the color of the pill and he put it in your drink, then why the hell would you drink it? That part. But y'all are not sitting up there thinking about that, though. Y'all not thinking about that, though. And it speaks volume when a man is incarcerated over 2 years, almost 3, just 2 months shy of 3 years, right? And he still would not take the sex classes. He said, he did an interview. He said, if I go up for parole and they want me to admit that I did what I did, then I will be in prison forever until I die. That spoke volume. That spoke volume. And I try to tell people, you can't just go by the case into which victims and these witnesses allegedly. Now, did you guys know that the media went back to calling them accusers? Huh? Today they start calling them accusers. Oh, them motherfuckers in the mainstream media is some full of shit. They so full of it. They went back to calling them accusers, girl. They sat up there and was calling them victims. Like they doing our colors. Victim. Oh, the accuser. Oh, now it's accuser. Before the conviction, they were victims. During the trial, they were victims. He was convicted, they were victims. Supreme Court overturned, accusers. You so full of you know what. I'm not even watching the news anymore. I would rather get my news from the bloggers. I would rather get my news from the bloggers. A lot of us got plugs. We got plugs. I have a plug. I have several plugs. That's going to contact me when things go drop before it drop the media. A real blogger has those things and connects. You have to interact with people. I'm doing commentary about the law, but when the story was dropped, I said, Keish T would be good to drop this. Shout out to my sis for dropping that story this morning. Love you. Love the blonde hair too. See, we don't have to, when you, and I've often told y'all, I've often told you, to stay on the path of injustice. You guys get distracted with everything, and everybody gotta come out and grandstand, and I got something dropping tonight, and I got this, and this is the only thing every damn black blogger need to be talking about is Bill Cosby. Everybody else ain't even a goddamn factor. You ain't a goddamn factor. Y'all gonna get some shit like that, and Bill Cosby walked out today. He eating steak and caviar. I don't know what he eating today. I'm just bullshit. But I would. Wouldn't you? I don't know if he like caviar, but you know, I'm just saying that because he's rich as hell. That's all. That's all. You know I don't give commentary and look at the chat. Y'all know I don't know how to do that. So shout out to everybody who's in the chat. Okay, shout out to all of you that came in. Let me give you some acknowledgments. It's been a minute, but I don't know how to interact with the chat and sit up there and give commentary. So I'm gonna give you, and then I'm gonna get back to commentary. But what was I at? Charlotte Reed, Honey. Okay, okay, Heru Fresh. Let me see, Juicy Love, Corley Lott. Okay, who else? Woman of God. Thank you for coming on in here. Woman of God. Love Bug. Let me see. Sherby, Miss Texas. Okay, I think I spoke to you guys. It sounded like I did. Okay, Latisa. Okay. Let me see who else came up in here. Oh, Jocelyn. There you go. That's my sis. Jocelyn. Tanya Campbell. All right. Y'all hear that? Oh my God. I got my door open, y'all. I got that side door open. You can hear that stuff. Somebody go mess around and get hurt. Okay, Master of Ceremony. Okay. Nice to meet you, Big Mama. That's all right. That's right. Nice to meet you too, baby. Make sure you hit the like button coming on in. Make sure you hit the like button coming on in. Infamous Sylvia. That's right. Hey, that's right. That's right. That's right. Come on, Master of Ceremony. I hope you're not a troll or a fake name, but if you're not, make sure you hit the subscribe button and welcome to the Fire Flames, okay? Because we spit fire over here. Yes, we do, because we had to spit fire on some people. Kay Nicole, hey, you baby. Hey, you baby. Angela Jackson, Mr. 313. That's right. That's right. That's right. Let me see. Adrian, okay. Jack One Up Tone. Tanya Trap, okay. Charlotte Reed, yes. Okay, Penelope Russell. Nikenya, okay. Missy Moo. If I missed your name, let me tell you guys how this works. I'm getting back to commentary in a minute, but I'm acknowledging the people that's in the chat. You always got to acknowledge your people, because if they take the time to come over here and view your channel, that's what you want to do. Sometimes I don't see people names, okay, that comes up in here, because sometimes I see you guys speaking to people, and for some reason I can't see them. Okay, so don't think all the time that your blogger is not acknowledging you. Sometimes we just don't see you. Okay, for some reason your name not showing up in the chat, but that doesn't mean it's not showing up on no one else's channel looking in from the other direction. Okay, Lindsay Dubaya. Let me see. Phoenix Rising. Raquel Jackson. Honey. Butterflyness. Black CEO. Oh, welcome. Erica, the best of both worlds. Sydney. We watching TV. Yes. Rena. Oh, Black CEO. I love the Batman suit. Yes. I love the Black Man. And then I did call Black CEO, and I made almost a $500 purchase. Your girl need a whole lot of stuff. They got this, that. I was like, dang, I'm all out. Not just only because I'm plus size, I'm all out of damn shape. I'm like, let me go ahead and get it together and get my 30-year-old body back. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna show y'all some pictures. I was a fine mother. I'm guys, I got to get my 30-year-old body back, honey. I got to get snatch. I got to get the stress off of me, honey. Because people think when you plus size, it's all about eating. It's not. You know what I mean? Mass was about soda. I consume, when y'all see me in 2019, y'all always see me with a pop in my mouth. So I'm to leave the soda alone or whatever. As you can see, I'm always drinking water when I come on live and a big thing of water as well. And I'm trying to get it together. Now, I'm a big woman. I still got my curves, but I got to get a snatch back. I got to get the snatch back. And you women out there too. And men, shout out to Black CEO for teaching us some things. He was teaching us about ambrosia. I've heard about it before, and I lost contact with the information I had. So shout out to you, Black CEO, for sharing the information. And the other day, I watched you with the guns and everything because I bought a gun. Shout out to the Black vendor. Told me to get this one particular gun that I went on ahead and bought. Or whatever. He just tried to turn me into a mini him. Let me see. Let's see. So shout out to you, Black CEO. They got some business off me, and they need to give. Thank you, Parnell Banks. Thank you so very much for the donation to the channel. It's very much appreciated. You guys are very awesome. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys again for supporting the Innocent Project. I know that I had to leave, and I still have to leave. Okay, I won't be here. I just came today because this is a big announcement with Bill Cosby. You know what I mean? But shout out to you guys. We still did good. You know what I mean? We raised $300 for the Innocent Project. That was good. Shout out to Texas Black Diamond. If I didn't say it before, shout out to her. She wore the Innocent Project shirt the other day. I was so proud. Shout out to her for that. Okay, shout out to the people that's doing the real deal. Shout out to Influence Sylvia for putting all this content together, having people on the show talking about important issues. You know what I mean? Sometimes we take the gloves off or put the gloves on and we get the boxing, but we actually come back out and do some work. You know what I mean? It's not about slandering people every day, day after day after day. That's just retarded. You can't do all of that. That's why we're fasting, right? Because this is a good day. You see how we fast? We was day 4 to fast, and what happened? What happened? And right after I said when we should start fasting is when I got notification. What happened with the fast? You see how when you fast and stay out of drama, how the good happen? It feels good. Oh, I feel good. Oh, Lord, I feel good. Ashley Casher, beautiful Sylvia. Yes, Sylvia is a beautiful person. Miss Brown. Okay, Missy Moo. Yes, okay. Oh, is that? Wait a minute, let me see. Did I miss? Is that who I think it is? Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is that who I thought I saw? I thought I saw somebody. Hold on. Let me look. Hold on. There you go. Okay. I knew you'd come back with big sis. I knew it. Hey. Bill Cosby walked out today, okay? Yes, he did. And somebody over there in this R. Kelly sector on the opposite side walked in last week, and less than a week later, Bill Cosby walking out. See how God worked? Yeah. You ain't supposed to sit up there and want the man to go to prison. You ain't supposed to be part of no setups and shit. God will show you who's God all by himself. I'm trying to tell you. He will show you. He got the power to show you. Thank you. You know what? Yes, Don K. I'm glad you got the message that I sent. But what I want to tell you is we need you. We need you. Don K. We need you. We've been beat up. We've been talked about. We've been lied on. I heard a lie the other day that was spreading about me behind my back without me knowing. And you know what I had to do, Don? To keep from laughing, I had to laugh. To keep from crying, I had to laugh. I had to laugh. I laughed so hard. I laughed so hard. I did. You are a man. You are a smart, young, nice looking, heterosexual, God fearing man. And to some, they're not here for the fight. To some. And they spew the name as if they are all the time. But to people like me and other people who get beat down all the time, and you're here for the fight. So I understand taking a break. Because a setback is a setup for a comeback. So when you do come back, you come back stronger than ever. And do it with your dick in your hand so they'll know you is a man. Now, uh, let me see. All that. Okay, so getting back to Bill Cosby, right? So, hit the like button like Black CEO said. Shout out to Black CEO. I'm gonna keep on ignoring it. Oh, you know what? I, I'm so happy today. I don't care what someone say about me. They can show all my ugly dudes. They can show me in the worst state. They can do whatever today. Nobody is dampering my shine today. Not today. Lord, let me tell you something. I have fought on these internet streets. I have cried on these internet streets. I have been upset, disappointed, and everything. And it doesn't even matter. The distractions ain't working today. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, but not today. You don't get today. Shit. Tell them, y'all, get them fire flames in there. Tell them we ain't being distracted today. Bill Cosby walked out. And what he gonna tell that bitch, Andrea Constand? What he gonna tell her, y'all? Let's see what he gonna tell her. Let's see what he should tell. What he should tell her. I know what he should tell her. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly what he should tell her ass. Let's see. I'm telling you, he want his money. Your coach back, that's when coach was out. Y'all, that's what I'm saying. He gonna get his money back. He like, bitch, I'm back and you better have my money, god damn it. I'm telling you, you better have his goddamn money. You better have his money, Andrea. You run Bill back. Matter of fact, you need to go to the bank tomorrow and get you a cashier's check for that $3 million. If you don't have it, okay, because you a man now. You didn't trade, you got balls. Black CEO, she got balls. He don't want them. See, some of these niggas trade their balls in and gave them to her. That's what the issue is. That's the problem. Oh, thank you, Ira Leonard. Thank you so very much. So let me tell you, I appreciate the love you showing me. I really am. I appreciate the love, sexy Janet, distraction. I appreciate it all because I'm just like so happy. Like I cried earlier today. I pulled over and cried today. My voice is going is going. I got my phone was ringing off the hook. I told y'all two of the messages I got today. I'm just so happy. Like I'm just so happy. And before I would thank you so much, beautiful and queen. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. When it was me and my co-host and we were doing Spitting Fire, we were arguing about the Bill Cosby. And this was before I even knew about what was going on with R. Kelly. So I was always in the Bill Cosby situation. So when I got over into the R. Kelly situation, I'm thinking, okay, these men are under attack. And that's when I first realized that men were under attack. And I was like, oh my God, what's happening? You know, like something is happening. So Cassie was like, girl, they going after these men because these men do. I said, no, Cassie. She's like, well, that's because they rich don't mean they can't be raped. I said, not these men. Not these. No, I'm telling you. Because there's some of us in this chat know that as old as Bill Cosby is. Thank you, Miss Tax Bama. Thank you so very much for your kind donation. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Number one is just proof that your work wasn't in vain. Thank you so very much. And shout out to Nicole's View. Nicole's View. Make sure you guys let her know that Spitting Fire shouted her out because Nicole, I want to say this. You have had Andre Wyatt on your channel a couple times, and you have spoke about Bill Cosby several times. And although your channel is a lot more conservative than mine, a lot of the times. I mean, I do conservative stuff when I do my videos, but I have to turn into a dragon over here in this R. Kelly sector. I'm sorry. Every sector is different. You know, if I was in the Bill Cosby sector, the dragon probably wouldn't exist. But over here in this sector, this is the ghetto sector. Okay, this is the project sector of the internet. Okay, so but I want to shout out to you, sister, because when I had a conversation with you in an email and I told you what my stance was and you understood what I was coming from, I understood where you were coming from, and we had some similarities when it came to this Bill Cosby situation. And I am glad that even though and when you was doing commentary on Bill Cosby, that was like a relief from me because I don't find R. Kelly takes so much time. And I want to give Bill Cosby some of the time that I give R. Kelly, but he was already convicted at the time, right? And so because you had Andre Wyatt on there, and then you had Michael Jackson's nephew on there. Thank you, Butterflyness. Thank you so very much. Conversing with you behind the scenes was an honor. And then we still got to do that collab. I haven't forgot. You know what I mean? We said we was going to get together. You know, we know that it would be epic for Nicole's View and Spitting Fire to actually do something together because the work into which we believe and know to be true. You know what I mean? And to be a woman to suffer so much backlash for believing these men, you know, and to stand by these men when we know that this is not true. And greed took part of it, and the stories didn't add up. And because we wouldn't be part of the what Kwame now said the go along, get along gang, and we just a few women that have a stance of protecting and supporting our men that we know has been done unjust in our judicial system. It's it's not easy. It's not easy. And you've been ridiculed on your channel, and I've seen you vent quite a bit. Of course, I have turned into the dragon, and that's the work of the evil and the devil and things of that nature. Just like today, we had some distractions today and things like that, and it happens. It happens. But to you, I'm grateful because I realized I wasn't by myself, that I had another woman who is smart and intelligent, who's able to come out and fight and do stories and give commentary for these men. You do it so eloquently. You do it so professionally and cute while you're doing it all at the same time. And no, I'm not gay, but I just give my sisters shots out when I know we fine. And I just think that I just think that, more of that needed. And we got infamous Sylvia, who's over here, and she's over here with the R. Kelly sector, and we work a lot. And then we have to stop and fight. And it's sad that we have to do that, but this sector is not like the Bill Cosby sector, but believe me, there's a few of us who know the truth, and your support would be very appreciated. Not on the sense of what we believe, but just basically knowing what the law is doing. Just on the legal system, just taking it from the injustice point of it, the legal point of it. And to bag up on that alone is appreciated. So thank you so very much for that. Thank Injustice, okay? He knew how passionate I was with the R. Kelly situation. I told him, I said, well, all we can do is just advocate for Bill Cosby to come out at this point, and it happened today. And so thank Injustice, because I've talked to him on the phone a lot of times, and sometimes y'all, I got on his nerves so bad. I know he just don't answer the phone some of the times, or rush off the phone because he don't want to hear my passion about all this legal stuff or whatever. And then when he passionate about something, I do the same thing. But we do have each other back, and I love Al Scott. I really do. So make sure you guys also check out Al Investigation. Thank you, Keish T, again for bringing out the story. As I mentioned early in the video, you got right on it. Like when we got the phone, I said, "Hey, Keish, my channel is not activated. I'm not even at home right now. This story got to get out. I couldn't get in touch with nobody else. You know what I mean? And you got right on it. So thank you, sis. I've always loved your channel. I can't wait till you come back full time so we can get back over there and act silly and give these niggas some ball wash because they dirty as hell. They got some dirty balls. I hope the black CEO actually come over to visit Keish T, because he always say the phrase, they balls are this and they balls is that, and not knowing if he was ever another name in the video in our chat before, but he got his own channel now and it's popping, and I like the brother. So I hope I receive him very well, very well. He doesn't be down with BS, and that's what I love. I love a man, okay, a real man. Shout out to T. Stevens. I've talked. He's not on one, y'all, but I talk to him all the time behind the scenes. We working on some things together as we speak right now. Shout out to him. I love him so very much. He keeps me so grounded. And so does the block bender. He's been working a lot of overtime, working in his community and things like that. And people just been slandering the guy's name for so much. And he has been doing really great work. Okay. You guys be so proud of the block bender for the work that he's done. Shout out to him or whatever for keeping me grounded in this fight. When I be wanting to go at people and people send their people at me and everything, they keep me grounded. You know what I mean? And that's a very mature thing to do. Shout out to some other ones, okay? Now, even though I am not a fan of the opposition, I'm not an op. I don't, usually have them on my channel, but I can honestly extend a thank you to Angie, okay? She had us on our channel a few weeks ago to voice some things. Now, if it worked or not, I don't know. But shout out to her. I did support her channel 2 or 3 times because the simple fact is she now getting a glimpse of what it is that we over here was getting a glimpse of. So shout out to her. Shout out to One Pep for having some late nights discussions that is needed to be had about certain situations. Shout out to her. I can always go to her platform, get on her panel, and talk, and we can talk about some very important things. Shout out to her. I'm praying that these sister channels grow well. Shout out to Randa, baby, who's actually is not a blogger or whatever, but she's taking care of her her dad, you know what I mean, and everything, and taking care of her son. She's a wonderful mother. Shout out to her, and most importantly, being a veteran, being a brave person to actually fight for this country to which we can walk on the soil. Okay, so we don't separate our veterans. We don't separate what class and what part of the military you belong to or when you belong to the military. All our veterans fought for us to be able to walk on this soil without bombs coming from the sky. So shout out to her because that's such a brave thing. And so you don't never ever have to sit up there and solidify your stance in the military or what you've done or your accomplishment or any other accolades that you have accomplished. I'm proud of you as a young black woman. So you make sure you continue to do what it is that you do. Shout out to you as a veteran because you have done things that many of us could not do. Okay. And it doesn't matter what anyone else says. You have millions of people who respect veterans, millions of people. You get the utmost respect. First and foremost, being a frontline anything is full of bravery. Okay. And no one can take that away from you. No one ever. And you never, ever on these internet streets explain, okay, your stance and your military record to no one ever. Because when someone attack your accolades as a veteran, it's not you being a veteran we're looking at. Just letting you know. Okay. We know that there was a lot. Shout out to all of you mods. Shout out to you, okay? Because without you guys minding our channels to keeping the bad people away, this wouldn't happen. Most importantly, shout out to the subscribers. You guys donated to my channel. It's very much appreciated. I love you guys. I really do love you subs, okay? And you guys got to understand something. Without you, there is no us, okay? Some of you have been down with us since the beginning of the time, and I've always tell you this because of the simple fact is we fought together and everything else, and some of you strayed away. But I'm talking about those soldiers who actually stood by and said, nope, and they stood up. And remember, okay, don't say nothing on a cell phone that you wouldn't say in public now. If you didn't know nothing else about this R. Kelly sector, you make sure whatever you say on a conversation with somebody, you don't mind saying it in public. That'll erase all kinds of recordings and everything that you probably don't even know that is being done on you, okay? So make sure you do that, because I do. I will stand by anything I said, because everybody is not a supporter of R. Kelly, although they throwing his name around. Just like a lot of people are not supportive of Bill Cosby, although some of them may have thrown their name around. Okay, high maintenance. How you doing, baby? Salute to you. Shout out to you. To you. Shout out to you. I appreciate everyone so much. Shout out to Miss Chosen. Okay, I almost forgot her. Shout out to her. I love her. She speaks some really nice stuff over there, you guys. Make sure you go over there and subscribe to her channel, okay? Because I'm all for uplifting people. I'm not for, I like to have respectable debates. You know what I mean? I like to have people who can have a disagreement and it be about the content and not your feelings. I told you emotion fucks up everything all the time. So now that I said my thank yous and gave my shout outs, we're gonna get back to this Bill Cosby stuff. Y'all see, I'm so happy. I am happy. I'll probably be happy the rest of the week. You know what? First of all, this weekend, I'm going to get drunk this weekend. Okay, I am going to be the new drunk this weekend. They talk about Randa. Randa gonna have shit on me because I'm gonna celebrate this week. Matter of fact, I might celebrate tonight. Shit, I don't give a damn. I might celebrate all goddamn week. I'm so goddamn happy. Shoot. Oh my God. When R. Kelly walk up out of there, my fat ass probably be a drunk out there in the street, laid out, skirt up, every damn thing. Probably just out there just wasted. I've been so goddamn drunk with my free R. Kelly shirt. And then on the back it's gonna say free overturn. And then it's gonna have Bill Cosby face. Get that Gucci, get that shirt together. Work on getting that shirt, Gucci. Okay, that's what you do. Work on getting that shirt, and mine's gonna be free. I shouldn't have to pay for my ideas. You owe me some money. Let me see. Freaky Friday. Look, let me tell y'all something. I may come back Friday because my hair gonna be done. My face gonna be beat. I'll probably have on a cute outfit. Probably have on some earrings. I'm gonna have these girls sitting up even higher. Yeah, they got bras that sit these big girls up. They it is what it is, shit. You know, you get a certain age, hey, time ain't on your side no more. It is what it is. It happens. Shit, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? These pillows, these girls sit up. You see, I see it a little bit right there. Just sit these girls up like that. You know what I'm saying? Daddy Lolo. Oh, Daddy Lolo has a rally coming up. And Daddy Lolo, you have to give me your cash out, okay? I'm not doing no traveling right now because of health conditions and stuff like that. As you seen me mentioned before, the laws of gravity. Yes, oh my God, gravity used to be on my side, Daddy Lolo. Oh my lordy, I'm getting these things soon as I lose my weight because I went to the store that Black CEO and I'm gonna try that, okay? Okay, because I was like, "Ugh, I got to get this off me, and I don't want to be cut on. You know, I'm like, I got to get this snatch back. You know what I'm saying? I got the big butt and big titties, but damn, that's too much. Woo, Lord, it's too much. It's too much titties and ass. You know, and then when you go to, I don't feel comfortable going to the gym because when I do go to the gym, they stare at my booty. They do, y'all. They do. And I don't want that attention. I be having to wear long shirts and all that kind of stuff. I don't want that attention. I be wanting to try to run it off or whatever, you know. Yeah, we women, we know what that look like. But anyway, so these women want to act like they wouldn't sleep with Bill Cosby. Especially back in the day when he was younger, when they was talking about 20, 30, 40 years ago, when he was on the Cosby show and when he's fat Albert, you know what I'm saying, slender him or younger him. And you know, Bill Cosby used to be in shape for a long time. So as he got older and his health declined, he's still hanging in there because of all those years that he was in shape. You know, when he was on the Cosby show, you would see him jogging all the time. He used to always jog to clear his mind and things like that. So they want to act like they wasn't sleeping with Camille's husband. They knew they were sleeping with Camille's husband. Look at all these goddamn women sleeping with these men husbands, knowing that they, you know, look at what Eddie Murphy, Nicole Murphy. Now she knew that was what Layla Rashawn's husband. She knew that. Why is you sleeping with? And they were supposed to be friends, and you sleeping with her husband behind her back. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we want to act like women don't do that all the time. Some of us done did the shit. I know goddamn well. So stop acting like y'all wouldn't have slept with Bill. And he rich too. And he rich too. I'm trying to tell you. Shit, don't get mad at us because you slept with him for a career. I would have slept with his ass for a career. I can get my own career. I would have slept with his ass for a fucking house. Shit, a big ass, nice ass house. Something I can own outright today. Shit. Cars and build my bank account and start my own goddamn business. That's what I would have did. I don't know why everybody be sleeping with them for careers and hoping they get a career, a plug on a position. Even with one of the R. Kelly situations. No, she should have had that plug. She should have been getting herself together. You going on shopping sprees. No, girl, you should have been getting that stack. Getting your own house at 21 years old. I was smart. I would date older men, but I was a smart motherfucker. I was smart. I'm just saying. I don't give a damn what nobody say. You know, they say men like holes in the sheets and, you know, a wife on their arm. And that may be. That may be. But the fact is, every woman got a little hole in them. Now, who she gives the holes to or act like a hoe with is up to her. She may not be a hoe for sale. She may be a hoe to her husband. Or she may be a hoe to her man. Or she may be a whole trinket hoe. You know what I mean? She may be all kinds of different type of hoes out here. But the fact of the matter is, now then you tried to hoe for a career. Back in my day, it used to be young girls would go get their hair and nails done. You had hair and nail hoes. You had all kinds of hoes out here. But don't say he raped you because you didn't play the game right. You didn't make the right move. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And then and the reason why I say I don't believe you is because the stories that you told. The stories that you told. And then the fact that you went back, a lot of them went back. I cannot. I can't process. I can't process this type of sexual assault. I can't. Like, how you go back? Like, it's not as if you are a young girl and the person who violated you is in your house and they're doing it over and over. That's not the same. You had to physically get your big grown ass up and go over there, time and time again. And you want who to believe? Somebody rape who? Oh, he just so happened to be damn near a billionaire, huh? Girl, bye. I ain't got time for this shit. I told y'all. I told y'all. And then these women liberation movement, they want you to believe women, but they don't want you to ask no questions. I was on another channel, a big channel, Neek at Night. Me and Neek was collabing on her channel one day. And it was me, Neek, and Black T. So three bloggers and we collab. And we were talking, shout out to Neek at Night, because she's one of the bloggers that asks questions. Even with the R. Kelly situation, with the girl's dad, shout out to her. Shout out to her. She asks questions. You know, it's not about belief. We just asking some basic questions. Shout out to Black T for being able to ask questions. You know, because so many bloggers are scared to question. Well, we was one of the few that's not scared to question. And we're not part of what I'm not calling R. Kelly no pedophile. I'm not going to use that term because I know that that's a term that people relate to him. And that's not accurate. I'm not calling nobody no peahive because that's a negative term that's related to him. So if you for him, you would not allow that or support that. I wouldn't do that. I'm never going to do that. Never. I'm going to call you every other name but those. Those are terms that they use for R. Kelly. And then you got people that look in this camera right now and you think they talking to you, but they giving secret codes to who they want to get the message. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand me? So, whew, I'm so happy today. Number one. Number one, let me see. Grand jurist. Hi, how you doing? Long time. Long time. Long time. Long time. Thank you, number one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, y'all just follow in the ear. Like, oh my God, I would just love to be I don't even have to shake the man's hand. I would just love to be able to see him walk out. Like, I just would have fell to my knees and shouted to the Lord. I would have been doing a Holy Ghost dance out there. I'd have had church out there. All the foul mouth I had would have been gone. I would have been all praising. I was praising the Lord while I was even in my car shouting, like, oh, because, you know, getting the word a few days ago that they finna let him out is different than when you actually see him walk out. You know what I mean? So shout out to that person who gave me that plug. Shout out to that person. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. I really do. So I gave you guys almost an hour and 20 minutes because I wanted to definitely, and I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Maybe it's gonna be a while. I may come back Friday. I may come back Friday to finish this up because we got to talk. I'm gonna do some more in depth uh, commentary, and then I'll probably be gone again because I'm not gonna. I had to activate everything. You know, I didn't know when you deactivate your channel, you got to activate everything up again to come back. It took me like 30 minutes to do all of that. And it takes minutes. So it takes only a split second for your channel to be temporarily deactivated. But then it's only, it takes about a half hour for you to upload. Just warning for those who activate and reactivate their channel, especially when you got hundreds of videos like me. Oh yes, Daddy Lolo, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And Daddy Lolo, you got to give me your cash app. You got to email me. You got to give me your cash app because I want to send you a generous donation for your rally. I do. I want and okay, like I said, I'm not able to travel, but if I'm not, I try to support the rallies. Okay, if you are able to go to Daddy Lolo's rally, make sure you go. Okay. I think it's going to be August the 6th and 7th. Am I right, Daddy Lolo? Please tell me, am I right? August 6th or 7th? I think that's when it's going to be in New York. I'm waiting on him to respond. Okay. Yes. Okay, so he just put it in the chat. Okay, it's the 6th and 7th at 2 p.m. The 6th they will meet up at Fort Greene Park, okay? The Cumberland and the what, Decatur or whatever, and going to BK Fed Court, okay? So they're going to I think Brooklyn Federal Court, I think. And then on the 7th, they're going to meet up at Madison Square, okay? Madison Square, east of the 25th Street, and they're going to Sony and Lifetime, okay? So they're going to do that, okay? So as far as the shirts, it will be plain yellow shirt, okay? Plain yellow shirt for August the 6th, and a plain red shirt for August the 7th. Or if you want, you can get your own R. Kelly shirt made with those colors in it. Okay, so make sure you do that. Okay, I just posted it again. I just posted again. Okay, so make sure you do that. If you can make it to New York, you guys please do. If you can, if you have to, if you know some people that you trust that's on the internet streets, you got relatives or whatever, make sure Spitfire, tell Randa Baby I'm sorry. Jason Finch, you got to tell Randa Baby you sorry, but what you do? It depends. I can't tell her you sorry if I don't know what you sorry for. I can't just say, oh, he said he's sorry. She gonna be like, well, you don't know what he did. You know what I mean? I can't get in the middle of that, Jason Finch. You know what I mean? But if you want to, Jason Finch, you can put it in this post right now. And hopefully she'll see it. And that's how you do that, Jason. It's almost like a proposal. You say it in front of the world, and then she'll see it herself. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what? I know you would rather for me to be there, but I'm not able to travel right now, Lady Lolo. Per doctor's orders, haven't been able to travel for a minute. I'm not a qualified candidate for the vaccine, so I can't go. You know what I mean? For safety measures, I cannot go. Okay, but I would because you know that I was the one who's talking about rallying in 2019 before any rallies were even sufficing, where people were going to New York and all these kind of stuff. So if I could, I would. I definitely would. But I do support financially because you're gonna need money. You're gonna need money for things that you the other things that you want because if your protesters come out there and they're from out of town, so you want some things for them to do or some attractions or to give them some things. You know what I mean? So please make sure you take the financial contributions because it's very much needed. Okay, but I wish I could be there. If I could be there, I would. I definitely would. Yes, masculine heterosexual men. You know what I mean? It's all right being alternative if that's what you choose to do, but you're not going to deplete our men at no shape, form, or fashion. Are you to deplete our men? You're not going to do that. Oh, that's what you did. Oh, well then, Jason, you got the platform. Type it it in the chat. You know what I mean? Type it in the chat. All right. So thank you guys. I gave you an hour and 20 minutes. Thank you so very much. Appreciate it. I'm coming back on Friday. I will be back on Friday. And then I'll have to go because I have to finish doing what I'm doing behind the scenes. Okay. I got a lot done these 4 5 days. I really did. I got a lot done. A lot done. Shout out to the Blockbender and T Stevens. We got a lot done. Yes, we did. Emotion cloud, like, yes, free R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly. So thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you, Miles, for coming in. Thank you, Isha Perkins, for rocking with me. The Daddy Lolo, thank you so very much for understanding. Make sure you hit the give me your cash app, okay? Daddy Lolo, please email me spittingfire, okay? 18 at gmail.com. Make sure you send me your cash app. Hey, girly. Hey, honey. Make sure you send me your cash app so I can give you some monetary contribution to the rally. And then also, Daddy Lolo, I don't mind ordering some shirts. So for those people who want shirts, I can order you some shirts. If you don't want to take monetary, I can order you some shirts that I can afford. Uh, and then and we'll talk. We'll talk behind the scenes, Daddy Lolo. You know, I email you back. We will talk, and I can send you some things. And then for those people who may not have a shirt or don't want to buy a shirt, we'll have that available for them during the protest. So every little bit helps. You know, everybody can't come, but make sure you guys, if you don't have health conditions like me, make sure you go to Daddy Lolo's protest. Make it big because the trial is a day or two away. Make it huge, y'all. Make it huge, really huge. Make it huge for him because he's been rocking and been at protests and been rocking with this R. Kelly thing for the beginning, and he deserves, if nothing else, a massive turnout. He don't deserve 50. He don't deserve 100. He deserves a massive turnout. He really does. And go for me. You know, there are people who can't come. Go for us. You know what I mean? I tell you what, I'm going to sit up there and find. I know what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Lolo, I'm gonna email you. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I got the answer to that, Lolo. I got the answer to that. Make sure I want him to have a huge turnout. I want to be able to be like, damn, I wish I was there. Damn, damn. Like I want to, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, I want y'all to be there and strong. Please don't say where were the parents. Daddy Lolo, don't shout, don't chant that. Don't chant that. You know, that's a good question. That's something I even started. That's a good question, but don't chant that. Have a different chant. Please have a different chant. Okay? Because I want yours to be a daddy, your rally to be something totally different. You've been rocking with us beginning. You've been calm, cool, and collected. You know what I mean? You deserve it. So make sure you you find something you want to chant on the bullhorn. Okay? Make sure you do that. Um, yeah. However you support it, I'm gonna support. I'm gonna support this one more so than other ones because the trial is here. See, he said I'm not going to chant where were the parents. I promise. Okay, okay, okay. That's a question that people want to know, but I don't think that we would want to chant that up in New York during the trial. Oh, what's going on? See, when you live outside the city, this is exactly what happens. All these sirens and everything. I tell you. So, thank you so very much, Isha. That's all good. Okay, Jason Finn. So you got to get that right with you got to get that right with Randa. Okay. So thank you guys for tuning in to Spitfire. I'm your girl RA. As you can see, it's getting dark, and I hadn't turned on the lights because I'm finna get up out of here anyway. Peace out, fire out. Thank y'all so very much. Bye bye.